Welcome back. It's Kovacs Report, and it's time for some Absolute Superman number 8. A new arc starts here, and it's very, very, very exciting. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the book. I'm going to give you my thoughts page by page. So if you've not read the book, give it a read, come back and watch the video. Let me know if you agree. Before I do that, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. And plus, of course, if you like the video, give it a little like at the end. I would be very grateful for that too. Now, let's dive straight in. After issue 7 was a Brainiac origin story, which is very, very well written. I absolutely loved it. We've learned a lot of things, right? So Cal's gone back to Smallville because he's very, very angry at Agent Smith, who mercilessly killed some unarmed civilians in Pakistan, and he doesn't want to basically lose his temper and do something he'll regret. We also learned that Brainiac can now synthesize kryptonite, and that's where we are. So it kicks off with Ra's al Ghul fighting off some Omega Men assassins at the same time as taking a quarterly earnings meeting with his board. And I thought that was standard comic book, fare, right? But it actually gets even better. I was really impressed. So he fights them all off. He beats the living shit out of them, and he kills one of them, and he throws one of them into the Lazarus pit, and that was interesting too, because I thought, okay, so maybe this guy does have a bit of a heart. Maybe he thinks, give this person another chance at life. He's not all bad. But no. The baby is reborn. This man is reborn. And what he does is he drops him off the top of a skyscraper to his death. I was like, oh my God, what a way to start an issue, boys. And it gets even better. I was a naysayer to this book, but I think Jason Aaron's really, really found his stride, and the artwork of Sandoval is just great. It's really, really good. So let's do this. So I can't believe he dropped the baby off the skyscraper. It's brilliant. Anyway, this is a sad moment where Cal goes back to Smallville, and poor old Martha, she is in basically a retirement home, senior living. She's not well at all. She's suffering memory loss because of the condition, and he's brought her some little gifts from where he's been, but she doesn't recognize him. She thinks he's Jonathan, and when she realizes it's not Jonathan, she calls for Jonathan, who's obviously dead. And it's a bit heartbreaking, actually, that this woman's going to basically, I don't know, it was just so sad. I was like, actually, I almost had a tear in my eye. So, of course, Cal's a bit sad about that, and he's walking through the town. And Jimmy Olsen of the Omega Men turns up, and at the same time, so does Lois Lane. They both want Superman to work with them. They kind of, I think, realize that he is the key to taking Lazarus down, but he doesn't trust either of them. He does not trust them at all, and he flies off. He's not prepared to listen to them, but they do continue arguing, and Lois reveals that there's been all of these unexplained rescues over Smallville, pointing to this town having some significance. So, of course, she's a reporter, well, she's an investigator agent. She realizes that the Kent family is connected to Clark, and that's kind of why he's there. Now, while they're arguing, Superman pops back, and he says, "Listen, I'm here because I don't want to do something bad to Agent Smith." And before he can get any explanation out, boom! There's a shot to the chest, kryptonite bullet, and he goes down. And all the badass peacekeepers, or peacemakers, they drop in and they start threatening everybody. It's really, really good. And here's Agent Smith, and he's had a mega upgrade, right? He's been completely rebuilt. He's super powerful now, and he's got this badass gun which fires kryptonite bullets, and also it traces them. So the bullet's still in Superman, right? So he's using it to trace him now, which I thought was a really, really nice touch. And this bullet is breaking down his sun power, let's call it, because the radiation is making him weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, and it's not good. It is not good. Agent Smith bursts through the wall. They have a throwdown. Superman tries to fight, but just everything he does is countered. And then Agent Smith is about to go in for the killing blow. But then Lois, she pops up and says, "Hey, back the fuck off. You're not taking him. Put your guns down." But Superman, don't know how, he muscles up some like reserve solar energy cells and comes up in his big badass looking armor. And he's taking him down. He's tornadoing everywhere. Shit is getting real. But then Agent Smith pops in a couple of caps in him, some more kryptonite bullets. He's going down. He is losing badly. But then he is also at the same time monologuing about he's in charge, right? Brainiac wants you alive, but I don't care. But Brainiac is ever present. He's listening. So he shuts Agent Smith down in the nick of time. Now, Superman realizes that he's got to get out of there. He realizes he needs to make some kind of allegiance. And he says, right, I'll go with you, Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm coming with you. So he radios to the rest of the Omega Men. They boom teleport in and they're about to pull everyone out. But the badass Primus Omega, she's like, bitch, you're not coming with us. Lois Lane, you are staying here. And that's exactly what happens. She goes in, slices, dices, booms out, and the rest of the Peacemakers have Lewis surrounded. Oh my God, what a roller coaster. Do you know what? For the first time ever in this Absolute Superman run, actually second time, I really can't find anything wrong with it. It's full of action. It's fast paced. The story's developing. It's so much fun. I absolutely had a spring in my step after I finished reading this, and the art, oh my God, I'm really, really, really loving the art. So they've done a great job of this. I thoroughly recommend it. I'm absolutely fully back on board with Absolute Superman going forward, and I just can't wait to find out what happens. So those are my thoughts. Let me know yours, and I will catch you in the next video. Please subscribe, leave us a like. Thank you very much.